What is going on, All Terrain Nation? If you are joining me, we are setting up a new studio and I'm testing some stuff here. So I'm looking for your feedback. So if you are here with me, please let me know because I don't know what this sounds like at the moment. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm hoping to figure some things out and hopefully you guys can hear me and we figure this out together because this is it's a little taxing. Hello, one viewer out there. Can you hear me? And does my voice, my lips match my sound? That's the biggest thing I'm curious about right now. And we'll talk a little car while we're here. Why not? But I am curious about that. And if you don't want to say hello, that's fine too. Like I said, this is just a test. It's going away. But I'm willing to answer questions, industry questions, while we're at it, just to play along. And I hope everybody's having a good Sunday because my Bengals probably lost, and it's a little depressing. So, yep, they did lose 20 freaking points. What's up, Jack Evans? Yeah, tired of football. Bucks. Yeah, I know, man. And I have your Bucks quarterback. He is my fantasy quarterback, man. So I don't even know how I'm doing fantasy wise. That's the next thing. But hey, Jack, is my lips moving to the sound? I'm trying a new camera, a higher camera, and we've had problems in the past where this thing does not necessarily match. It used to, then it quit, and now I'm trying to reset the studio up. So hopefully it does. Let's see. Curious about my fantasy team now. So voice is matching. Okay, that's the key because I want to use the high definition camera that we have instead of this janky webcam that we've been using for the past few months. Let's see. How is my fantasy doing? Let's see. I don't care about that. I want to know my team. Baker Mayfield got me 23 points, Jack. I'm not going to sneeze about that. Jack, you're a member, so you saw the behind the scenes of this. So you saw what this is all going to look like soon. I've been taking stuff down. I got to fix the wall. And yeah, fantasy's doing all right. Yes, I am changing the studio around a little bit. We're trying to, as you can see here, that I'm actually in a seat now, and Kelly has a seat over here. We're just trying to do something a little more, professional looking. You guys have seen me behind my desk for 4 years now, so why not trying to do something a little different? Um, I'm going to have actual production side on the other side of this is going to be production. I've got a big old TV in front of me here, so we can read your comments and all of that. And yeah, I did it in members and Patreon, so that's where I did this. But Jack, what do you think of that? What do you think of that new the new Scout? I'm curious. I feel like you commented on something. I dig that thing quite a bit, man. I dig that thing more than I sat down. I got a quick glimpse of the I knew about the press release. I went to pick my daughter up, and it was right when I had need to go pick my daughter up, and I was going to live stream the press release and talk about it, but um, I had every intention, not being mean to it, but not liking that thing. Um, but I like the Rivian too. I do. I really like the Rivian. Um, but I sat down and I'm sitting down doing that video, and with every intention of kind of not bashing it, but just in my thought process, it's just going to be a boring EV. There's not going to be, it's going to be independent suspension all the way around, motors on every end. I'm not going to like it. And then, yeah, once I saw it's a real body on frame vehicle, real axles under it, I was like, holy cow, this might be the best of all the world. And I did a reservation on one, but I I probably should have done the gas powered, but I did the full EV, but we'll see. But yeah, Jack, I've got new signage coming up here. This should be in hopefully this week. We've got wallpaper. I've got to hang hopefully today. So here, I'll show you this. Well, since it's just me and you, Jack, and if you got nothing better to do. Oh, mercy. There we go. Maybe I pop back in here. I don't know. Did it lose me? Well, now it lost me. It's not adding me back. See, and this is the problem. If you can hear me, this is the problems I'm having with this new setup. There we go. Yeah, can you hear me now? Check, check. There we go. Yeah, I see it's working. Yeah, Jack, like I said, I've got some static electricity issues here. I touched it and my camera disappeared. Yeah, I really wish I probably should have did the reservation on the gas powered version, but I in my head I feel like that'll be the last to come out. And so, but here's the wallpaper. I'm gonna show you. So this will be back here. I'm gonna do something like that, make it look a little different. Which I got to hang here in a little bit. I actually had to order more. Being a dumb guy, I didn't order enough, and Kelly let me know it. And she's fearful of the change here, which is interesting. Um, Kelly approved. No, Kelly didn't approve the studio change. Luckily, I'm in charge, or I think I am. Yeah, no, she doesn't like change, and she likes to be able to just come in, sit down, and we do our thing, and she go on about her day. Kelly likes doing the live streams, but it's the Monday nights as she gets out of work at 5 and 2 hours later, it's like, "Oh, I gotta be personality." So she struggles with that a little bit. Um, but no, Kelly did not. She saw this today. So we put to, and you'll see it when I finish the camera setup, you'll actually be able to see all of this wall and stuff. But yeah, she liked this though. She didn't hate it. So that was good. And I'm cheap with this stuff, so I'm always looking for the cheapest stuff. And yeah, this was it was like $5 a roll or something. So I bought a couple of rolls of that. And like I said, what we did, I don't know if you remember the other side where we did the concrete looking wall. That stuff was like $40 a roll. Stupid expensive. So I've learned to be a little cheaper over time. And you're gonna see that studio come back as well. That's gonna be the kind of the fun part of this is I'm trying to work where we have a formal sit down area. I have a more news oriented area, and then I'm gonna have my workstation over here where I'll still do my building prices, stuff like that. Yeah, cray cray. Yeah, so Jack, I've been trying to limit them to an hour. Is even though it doesn't. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I know 90 minutes is long. And what we used to find out though was we had a crowd that wouldn't come in till about an hour in, which was weird. And part of the format change for all this too is I'm trying to get the live streams back. I don't know if you've noticed, but we used to have 100 or so plus in the live streams when it was just the Bronco show. And the Bronco hypes went down, and I started seeing that. So that's why we dedicated it to Ford. And it's hard to do industry talk on just one brand. So, but I'm hoping to get some of the crowd back. Cool thing about it is you can always watch it after the fact. Jack, are we going to see it at Super Sale this year? Hopefully. Hopefully you get to work Augusta and you get to go right back to Super Sale. But so it looks like I can get rid of this. So that's kind of a plus. That will make me happy. I'm wireless, so I have my mouse. That was the next thing we were worried about was how does this work out? And, let's see here. Let's see if we can make the laptop work now. And Jack, do not feel obligated to stay on here. I appreciate it though. And Jack, did you see the new intro? I'm curious about that. Oh yeah. I didn't know you only had one kidney, man. Did you donate it or did you lose it? I only have one brain cell, so I kind of understand. What? Yes, accept all cookies. Why is it? Oh man. So I've not man, I sound awful, but is there I've never heard of like a cancer for a kidney. Hmm. Check my email. Sorry. I'm trying to do 4 things here at once. Oh, 8-3. 0, 6, 8. What? 8-3. Let's see. Enter studio. Well, that's cool. Let's see here. Check. Okay. Now I hear that. Let's mute. Did that work? Okay, so that works. So we're setting up to Jordan got hurt again today. Oh, man, I've been tearing this all apart today. Poor Jordan Love, man. My Bengals, Jack, I don't know why we didn't go after Henry when he was available from the Titans because we have no running game. Even with the guy that went to Houston, we still didn't have much of a running game. And I think that and the Bengals, they cheapened out on their defensive tackles for us. Nice. Yeah, they moved this is once every 4 years, the Jeep event and Supercell somehow mix into each other. So Tom always moves Supercell back that 1 year. Yeah, I get that on the running back, but Henry, Jesus, it looks like what's up, Steve P? Steve P, we're doing some testing here. I think for Henry though, I think it's I don't feel like the Titans used him up everything he had, and man, the Ravens look so good right now. How do you stop the Ravens? They may be the best team in the league, and I don't like saying that. Um, Ah, Easter next year, yeah. That might be a conflict. They may keep it back another year. Steve P, I would say, are you gonna be at Supercell East? But I doubt it. That's a long trip for you, man. And Steve P, also, I'm into my last bottle that you give me, so I appreciate that, sir. And Kelly still has most of her vodka. Really? I seen that the Browns game was close. It would make me happy that the Browns beat them. Let's see. Holy cow, they did. 29-24 Cleveland. Holy cow, Tennessee got beat 52-14. Man, Houston pulled out a close one against Indy. Green Bay did win though by 3. Arizona, look at that, just beat Miami. Poor Jets got beat by New England. Man, that's a kind of a slap in the face. Yep, Tampa Bay and the throwbacks got beat. And my silly Cincinnati got beat. New Orleans is 2-0 versus Chargers. Safety, huh? Yes, CP, I'm checking to make sure my lips are moving to the actual sound. Jets, Rogers, I like it. I feel sorry for Rogers though, man. He I like Aaron Rodgers. I mean, is he a weirdo? 100%. But I felt bad for Aaron Rodgers ever since when he sat at the draft and was supposed to be a top 5 pick, and what he got all the way down was at the end of the first round or the second round. Like, he sat there, and finally Green Bay pulled the trigger on him. And it worked out for both of them. Won a Super Bowl. That's great. Good, CP. That's what we've been trying to check. Steve, I don't think you got to hear the new intro. Um, let's see if I can do it mobily here. I'm gonna play this again. Just I know, I'm kind of being a pain. Well, there you go, Steve P. There's the new intro. Yeah, no, that was I felt so bad for Rogers on that, man, because he was a good kid, out of California, had a heck of a year, and once again did great for New England. Yeah, right. For Green Bay. Now if my Bengals would just do it. Thanks, man. I was trying to keep it similar to the last one. Obviously, gotta have the Broncos in there, and the startup of our Mustang, which I miss that car so much. I really do. This time of year was so much fun with that car last year. The roads are cooled down. The engine loves the cool weather. It can be the intro too, Jack. It's fine. Well, cool. Well, I'm going to end this now so I can start trying to get the cameras and everything set up. But I appreciate you guys' help on this. It really helped quite a bit. And let me see if I can do it from mobile. We get into here. No, you can't. Steve, I know you were interested in buying that car. No, I seriously, the Bronco is great, and having the 3-liter in the Bronco is pretty fun. But nothing is going to ever replace V8. Nothing at all. But all right, gentlemen, I appreciate it, and I'm going to end this. And thank you so much for all the help. Peace. Maybe.